love Sean through all that we do, so there's a need, make here will be. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Good evening, folks. I'm Jeff Cox, and I have the privilege of being the president of this fine institution here at Wilson Community College, and just want to welcome all of you here to this celebration tonight. For those of us here on the staff and our leadership team, this is a crazy busy time of the year. We were looking back, we've had I think one penance ceremony last week, and then we have one Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then Thursday night, and then we have graduation Friday night, 2 more ceremonies. So we're kind of on a whirlwind tour, but golly, this is the good stuff. You know, this is really what it's all about for us. So it's a lot of time away from home, but every night when I come out, I'm just so energized when I look over and see a group of students who have made it. And Lord knows you all have made it through COVID. You didn't get exactly what you signed up for here with us, but then none of us got exactly what we signed up for the last couple of years with the pandemic. But here you are. So you persevered. We shifted everything online with you, but you made it, and we're proud of you for doing that. So I just want to say a couple words. One thing I want to just start mentioning each time we have one of these ceremonies is I've got this little ribbon on that says, ask me about free tuition. And I just want to tell you briefly, if you've got siblings, children, neighbors, friends, anyone, we've just launched a new program this year here at Wilson Community College. We've raised about $9 million this year to fund this new scholarship program that's going to make it possible for every high school graduate from Wilkes, Ashe, or Allegheny County to come to Wilkes Community College tuition free for 2 years. Just let that sink in for a minute. Every kid in our service area, if you live here, you get through high school, just a 2.0 C average in high school, basic criteria that you've got to meet. You apply for the FAFSA, you get whatever federal aid you can get. If there's any balance left for tuition fees, we're going to cover it. So that's a great opportunity. I just want to put that out there. We need everybody's help spreading that message that we've got this new program in place. But there's no reason that anybody in our service area can't come to college now. So these students have figured out a way. They blazed the trail before we had this great scholarship program in place. But we're just exceedingly proud of all of you all for being here tonight. You're in the medical field, so again, God bless you for that. We've never realized the need more than we do right now with everything going on with the pandemic in the world. Your services are needed more in our community than ever, so thank you for all that you do. I want to just mention briefly to give a note of gratitude to Erica Harper, our Medical Assistant Program Director, who's with us obviously here tonight, and Whitney Golden, our Medical Assistant faculty member. I want to thank Jan Overman, who has stepped in here as our Interim Dean of Health Sciences for the last several months, and has done a great job leading the overall Health Sciences program. And then Dr. Yolanda Wilson, who you're going to hear from in a little bit with helping to pin our graduates. Dr. Wilson is Vice President of Instruction here at the college, so she says grace over all things instruction here, all of our programs, which is a great big load to carry, and she does it very well. So students, if you haven't already, I want you to tonight to take time to thank all these people out here who have supported you and helped you along the way, because none of us get where we're going all on our own. It takes a village. I'm sure there's a lot of free babysitters out there for some of you all who have kids that you've had to rely on when you just had that exam coming, you just had to study, you just need a little bit of help. It may be a free meal over at mom's house just because you don't have time to make dinner yourself. Whatever it is, these folks out here care about you and have helped you and supported you, so give them a big thank you tonight. Parents and friends and relatives out in the audience, again, help us here celebrate these students tonight. They really excelled, and we're very proud of them. So We look forward to seeing you all, receive your pins here later tonight, so congratulations.
Good evening, fellow classmates, administration, family, and friends. I'm honored to stand before you this evening to speak about an amazing group of students. We are strong. As I stand here today, addressing a group of women who have had to overcome some major obstacles to get here, I'm very proud. When I decided to enroll in the medical assistant program, I had the vision of being in a classroom, interacting and working with my peers. When this journey began for us in August of 2020, I think we were all ready for some normalcy after COVID-19 began. We had no idea that a large majority of our coursework would be online based, with pretty much minimal contact with each other. As a mother of 5 children, I was shaken when I found out that we would be doing remote learning for Wilkes County schools again. I asked myself, how can I finish this? My immediate thought was I would never be able to finish. It's hard. Fall 2020 was challenging for all of us. I knew I had to push forward for myself and for my family. I am so grateful for the opportunity to complete my education alongside my children. It wasn't easy. We were all determined to succeed. There were days I cried a lot. And I wanted to quit. Miss Harper and Miss Golding, thank God for you both, and my classmates reminded me that quitting was not an option. The past 2 years have taught us 2 things. We're a determined group of women who can be flexible, strong, and resilient, and that growth at times is not always comfortable, however necessary. Ms. Harper encouraged us to keep going, keep building a strong foundation of knowledge, and most importantly, do not ever be afraid of growth because it's necessary. Your work will yield great benefits for your lifetime. You are all an amazing group of women, and I know that you all do amazing things in our field. Be proud to be a certified medical assistant because it has not been easy. We're the most versatile employee in healthcare. We are here. This pinning ceremony represents our class overcoming and coming together to celebrate having what it takes to persevere. In just a few days, we will walk across the stage to harvest our yields. Today, we are earning a new credential. For some of us here today, like me, that credential is a first-generation college graduate. So give yourselves a pat on the back. Congratulations, WCC Medical Assistant Class of 2022. We made it.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad to see everybody here. First of all, I promised myself that I was not going to cry, and DeAnna went and done it. Good, DeAnna. No, it's an honor to be here amongst a wonderful group of ladies. Good evening, Dr. Cox, Dr. Wilson, Dr. Oberman, faculty, graduates, and families. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this outstanding group of graduates. We are very proud of the work this group has accomplished over the last 2 years. They are eager, they are resilient. They are ready to enter the workforce as certified medical assistants. Almost 2 years ago, this group, they made a choice to return to school for several reasons. Some of them decided to return to school to gain skills for a new career. Others were just entering to community college and was hopeful that they would like this program called medical assisting, that they didn't really know what it was about. Along the way, they encountered a small, minute barrier called COVID-19. That shook us to our core, but these ladies did not hesitate. For some of them, it was overwhelming. COVID-19 became the extra student in our classroom. However, they did not succumb to the pressure. of that extra student named COVID-19. They continued their journey, they persevered, they made a choice to continue even though sometimes it was challenging. I was talking to someone earlier today and I said the odd thing is that I knew all these kids, students, I knew their kids because I seen all their sweet faces on our synchronous lectures. So when they came to class and when we got to take off our mask, I had to learn them all over again because I didn't know what they looked like without a mask on. But I knew their children and I knew their faces. Today is one of those moments where you harvest your yield. Over the past semester, our goals have been to focus on growth. Growth in your personal and your educational journey. I question them all the time. How have you shown your growth? What are the areas would you like to see growth? And at times, they were so annoyed with me. They said, "We are tired of hearing about growth. Will you just tell us what the answer is?" And I said, "No. I have done the work. It's your turn." They found the answer. Today is one of the moments where you witness your harvest. Ladies, this is growth. You have almost completed this season of growth and your next challenge awaits you. In a few short weeks, you will complete your AAMA CMA examination and you will enter the workforce. You will continue sowing seeds in your new employment and start growing again. And one thing we know about gardens, they're not easy. So your new endeavor will not be easy. Take it all in. Take the thorns with the blooms. Take the feedback, take the praise. And at times, there's gonna be thorns, that's okay. You know how to use a Band-Aid. They'll make you stronger along the way. Whatever you do, stay the course. It's not easy, stay the course. If you are tired, stay the course. If you are annoyed, stay the course. If you have a question, call me. If you need to tell me a funny story, call me. The harvest will be worth it. Your harvest will be rewarding. It will result in a better future for your families. And most importantly, it's gonna change your life. So earlier today, I was thinking about data, because in the world of higher education, we work off of data. So in this group of ladies sitting before you, we have over 90% of them, raise your hand, are first generation college students. That means they are the first in their family to graduate from college. Raise them high, that's proud, that's a big deal. Okay? The other piece of data that I was looking at today is thinking about the number of kids and families that are impacted by the fact that they have completed an education, they have completed a degree here at Wilson Community College. So by my brief calculation, that's about 65 people, including spouses, kids, parents, that will be immediately affected by the fact that they walk across the stage on Friday night. Not to mention those of us that have not had kids yet, their lives will also be changed by the education that they received here at Wilson Community College. So 65 doesn't sound like a large number, but it is a very large number. It's a small ripple and a big pool of change that's gonna happen, thanks to their education and their hard work that they put in over the last 2 years. So thank you. Thank you for setting that ripple in place. Your families, your lives will be different. Finally, I just wanted to say job well done. I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm super honored to call you my colleagues. Thank you.
We have several students who will be recognized for academic and performance in class and practicum settings. The first award is the Outstanding Performance Award, and This student received excellent evaluations from clinical supervisors. Her dedication to patient care and professionalism quickly gained the trust with her peers. During the height of COVID-19, she worked extra hours to provide coverage for the office due to staff shortages. And the Outstanding Performance Award recipient is Sharon Morales. The next award is for academic excellence. This award is given to a student that has went over and beyond the academic expectations. She has excelled in every assignment and task given. She is diligent in her studies and displays great poise and professionalism. The student completed her credentialing exam, scoring in the highest 1% in the nation. She was 4 points away from a perfect score. The academic It's all her fault. It's all her fault. What I just said. And then during the spring semester of 2021, our students were asked to provide assistance administering COVID-19 vaccinations to the citizens of Wilkes County. Without hesitation, we had several students step up to assist with the COVID vaccination clinics. They assisted in administering over 300 vaccines to the faculty and staff here at Wilkes Community College. And I'm honored to recognize DeAnna Hackett, Sharon Morales, Sarah E. Montoya, Tabar, and Tammy Watson for their outstanding community service.
What an awesome celebration of our beautiful graduates, our students who've given so much, who persevered through so much, who have served so well. I remember getting my vaccination here on campus and seeing them out there with their blue uniforms on with Miss Harper as we did kind of a drive-through. And many of your faces were there smiling and greeting us as we received our COVID vaccine. They just did an excellent job. He's clapping, so let's clap for him. Now it is my honor and privilege to call out each one of your names as you get your pins, so congratulations. Jada Leanne Anderson. Carla Alejandra Garcia.
Come, Mama.
Elizabeth Esmeralda Garcia Montoya. DeAnna Revel Hackett.
Go, Mama.
Samantha Hurd. Morgan Paige Johnson. Sarah E. Montoya Tovar. Sharon Jane Morales. Sierra Marie Reynolds. Brittany Martin Smith absent. Amanda Lynn Gregory Teague.
Thank you, ladies. Tammy Watson, how did we miss you, Tammy Watson? Come on up here, Tammy Watson. Let me do that. We're doing it official.
Tammy K. Watson.
We will not forget Tammy. No, we will not. All right, ladies. The AAMA, the American Association of Medical Assistants, set forth statements of beliefs for the profession called the Medical Assisting Creed. This oath guides the ethical principles of the profession of medical assisting. Now that you are pinned, you will take your oath of medical assisting. So please rise and repeat after me. I believe in the principles and purposes of the profession of medical assisting.
I believe in the principles and purposes of the profession of medical assisting.
I endeavor to be more effective.
I endeavor to be more effective.
I aspire to render greater service.
I aspire to render greater service.
I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people.
I am dedicated to the care and well-being of all people.
I am loyal to my employer.
I am loyal to my employer.
I am true to the ethics of my profession.
I am true to the ethics of my profession.
I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith.
I am strengthened by compassion, courage, and faith.
Thank you very much. Welcome to the fam.
Congratulations. Would y'all stand? Let's give them one big round of applause. Congratulations to the medical assisting class of 2022. Thank you to your program director, Erica Harper, and faculty member Whitney Golden. Y'all do an awesome job. And we also thank our clinical preceptors, the ones that work with you in your medical offices, and to our partners, all the medical offices that have contributed so much to the success towards this evening. This pinning ceremony is significant, a milestone in your journey. And you may even ask, why do we need a pinning ceremony? I hope tonight has changed your mind. For tonight is a big milestone. It's a historical significance of a solemn occasion to mark the completion of an academic program which you have worked so hard for these last 2 years, and the beginning of your healthcare career. We take a moment to reflect on all of your new medical terminology. Some of you think they turned into Greek scholars, right? Don't even know what they're talking about. Procedures. Think of what you did not know how to do 2 years ago, and you know how to today. Protocols, roles of the medical assistant that you've acquired. You've learned so much. And so tonight, after all those countless hours of class, of lab, and all the hours in your medical office, you embark on a healthcare career. Now that you wear that pin, and you complete your CMA exam, become a vital part of the healthcare team. In your role as medical assistant, you are often the very first person that all of us see. You welcome us to a medical office, even though we may not want to go there for some reason. You calm our nerves. You ask us the key questions that we may not even have thought of to answer, because you're the ones who guide the care that we will receive. You are important, and you are vital. And yes, you are the healthcare professional that covers so many aspects of our healthcare, and you are appreciated. This was not an easy journey, as many of us have alluded to tonight. You are that class. That class, as Dr. Cox and all the others have said, it didn't start out like you intended, but you persevered, you stayed the course, and you have succeeded. You are prepared. But this is not the end, it is the beginning. And I would like to share with you some words from a very wise man, Dr. Seuss. These are very wise words. He says, you have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer the direction any way you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the one who will decide where to go. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Congratulations, class of 2022. We're very proud of you.
Thank you guys so much for attending our ceremony. Let's give these guys one last round of applause.